So you're thinking about moving to Tucson, Arizona. Well, in this video, we're going to show you around Tucson, Arizona. More specifically today, we're going to talk about Oro Valley, Arizona, and we're going to talk about the schools here in Oro Valley, Arizona. And we're going to get after it right now. If this is your first time to the channel and you want to know everything about Tucson, Arizona, then subscribe below, tap the bell for notifications so you could be the first to know about the current market here in Tucson, Arizona. My name is Trisha Kay. My partner Carter, the team, and I, we get calls and emails every single day from people just like you looking for help in making their move to Tucson, and we absolutely love it. So whether you're moving in 3 days or 3 months, give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. We'll be happy to help you make a smooth move to Tucson, Arizona. So like I mentioned, today we're going to be covering the schools in Oro Valley. We have other videos on other parts of Tucson, but today it's Oro Valley, and specifically we're going to be going over the schools. I did want to tell you a little bit about Oro Valley itself, so let me give you a few details about Oro Valley. Now, according to Niche.com, Oro Valley has a population of 46,515 people. The public schools here get an A- from Niche.com, which is a pretty high rating. And the average homeowner, 76% of people in Oro Valley own their own home. So I wanted to tell you that. If you've seen my other videos on Oro Valley, then you know that Oro Valley is at the base of the Catalina Mountains. It's absolutely beautiful, beautiful area. They have everything here, as far as, shopping. There's Target, there's, Walmart, there's grocery stores, there's Home Goods, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, all those things. So it has pretty much everything you'd ever want. We have an Oro Valley Hospital in Oro Valley and lots of other things, but it's just a really neat town. They call it the town of Oro Valley, even though it's a pretty good size. So that is Oro Valley for you. But like I said, today we're going to go over the schools, and we're going to do that right now, starting with, these are in no particular order, Canyon del Oro High School. That is home of the Dorados, and they get an A- from Niche.com. The address is 25 West Calle Concordia, and that's in Oro Valley, Arizona, 85714. There is 1,616 students there in grades 9 through 12, and the student-to-teacher ratio is 20:1. According to state test scores, 45% of the students are at least proficient in math and 42% in reading, and they have a 90% graduation rate. The average SAT score is 1,200 out of 1,600. The average ACT score is 26 out of 36, and AP enrollment is at 19%. So we started with CDO Canyon del Oro High School. The next one that we're going to talk about is an elementary school. This one is Copper Creek Elementary School, home of the Hawks. So that's their mascot, is the Hawks. They get a B+ according to Niche.com. Their address is 11620 North Copper Spring Trail in Tucson, Arizona, 85737. Now, Copper Creek has about 321 students, and that's in grades K through 5. A student-to-teacher ratio is 11:1, and according to state test scores, 32% of students are at least proficient in math and 47% in reading. The next school we're going to cover is Coronado K through 8. Now, I think this is actually just outside of Oro Valley, but somehow it got on my page, so I'm going to go ahead and go over it. Coronado K through 8. This is located at 3401 East Wilds Road in Tucson, Arizona, 85739. So they have 667 students there at grade K through 8. Now, I believe this is just outside of Oro Valley. I think it's like right on the edge of town, and that's probably how I got in my paperwork. A student-to-teacher ratio of 15:1. According to state test scores, 33% of students are at least proficient in math and 39% in reading. Next, we're going to go over the middle school. Cross Middle School is home of the Rams. They get an A rating from Niche.com. This is a middle school. The address is 1000 West Chapala Drive, Tucson, Arizona, 85704. Now, they have 754 students there in grades 6 through 8, and a student-to-teacher ratio of 18:1. According to the state test scores, 43% of students are at least proficient in math and 56% in reading. The next school is Donaldson Elementary School, home of the Dolphins. According to Niche.com, they gave them a B rating. The elementary school is located at 2040 West Omar Drive, Tucson, Arizona 85704. Now, Donaldson has about 221 students in grades kindergarten through 5, and then they have a student-to-teacher ratio of 9-to-1. According to state test scores, 27% of students are at least proficient in math, and 37% are proficient in reading. The next school we're going to go over is Harrelson Elementary School, home of the Bobcats. Niche.com gives them a B+ rating. They're located at 826 West Chapala Drive, Tucson, Arizona 85704. Now, Harrelson has 472 students in grade K through 6 with a student-to-teacher ratio of 16-to-1. According to state test scores, 54% of students are at least proficient in math and 62% in reading. Now, I got these off of niche.com is where I got this information. And there's another school called Innovation Academy. It's an elementary school. They are home of the Scorpions. Niche.com gave them an A- rating. They're located at 825 West Desert Fairways Drive, Oro Valley, Arizona 85755. It has 405 students in grades K through 5, a student-to-teacher ratio of 14-to-1, and according to state test scores, 62% of students are at least proficient in math and 72% are proficient in reading. The next, we go on to another high school. This is Ironwood Ridge High School, home of the Nighthawk. According to Niche.com, they gave them a B rating. It is a high school located at 2475 West Naranja Drive. This is Oro Valley, Arizona 85742 is the zip code on that. It has 1,633 students in grades 9 through 12. And according to the state test scores, 37% of students are at least proficient in math and 39% in reading. Their graduation rate is 89%. Their average SAT scores are 1220 out of 1600, and the average ACT score is 26 out of 36. The AP enrollment is at 23%. Okay, we are moving on to the next school. This is an elementary school. This is Mesa Verde Elementary School, home of the Mountain Islands. According to Niche.com, they gave them a B+ rating. They are located at 1661 West Sage Street in Tucson, Arizona 85704. Mesa Verde has 327 students in grades K through 5, a student-to-teacher ratio of 12-to-1. According to state test scores, 47% of students are at least proficient in math and 52% in reading. The next one is also an elementary school. This is Painted Sky Elementary School. This is home of the Thunderbirds. Niche.com gave them an A- rating. Elementary school is located at 12620 North Woodburn Avenue, and that's in Oro Valley, Arizona 85755. Painted Sky has about 335 students in grades K through 5 with a student-to-teacher ratio of 12-to-1. According to state test scores, 57% of students are at least proficient in math and 62% in reading. Next, we're going on to Wilson K through 8. This is another elementary school, home of the Wranglers. They get a B+ rating from Niche.com. They're located at 2330 West Glover Road, Tucson, Arizona 85742. Wilson K through 8 has 913 students in grades K through 8 and a student-to-teacher ratio of 16-to-1. According to the state test score, 47% of students are at least proficient in math and 61% in reading. The next school, now these are honorable mentions that I'm going to give you here. There are more private schools and there are more charter schools, but I'm just giving a few honorable mentions here because I know of these schools, so I'm letting you know about them as well. Basis in Oro Valley is a very academic school. They are home of the Jaguars. They get an A+ rating from Niche.com. They are located at 11155 North Oracle Road in Oro Valley, Arizona 85737. Now they are grades 6 through 12. They have 575 students. Student-to-teacher ratio was not listed on this, but 86% proficient in math, 87% graduation rate. Their average SAT score was 1400 and their average ACT is 31. So 1400 out of 1600 for the SAT and 31 out of 36 for the ACT. AP enrollment is at 81%. This is a very academic school here in Oro Valley. Basis also has a primary school, which is home of the Jaguars. They get also an overall rating of A+ from niche.com. They have 665 students, and their student-to-teacher ratio was not listed. They're located at 11129 North Oracle Road in Oro Valley, 85737. 82% are proficient in reading and 75% are proficient in math. Another charter school that we have here is called Legacy Charter School, home of the Mustangs. Now this one I don't believe is in Oro Valley either, but it's right on the outskirts and it is a charter school, so I wanted to mention it. It has an overall grade A from niche.com. 3500 West Cortero Farms Road, Tucson, Arizona, 85742. 1,339 students. Again, if I didn't mention it, this is an elementary school, K through 8. 17-to-1 student-to-teacher ratio. 63% are proficient in reading and 56% are proficient in math. And then I'm going to give you Push Ridge Christian Academy. This is a high school home of the Lions. They get an A- rating from niche.com. They are located at 9500 North Oracle Road, Tucson, Arizona, 85704. And this school has about 885 students in their high school grades K through 12 with a student-to-teacher ratio of 13-to-1. After graduation, 90% of the students from the school attend a four-year college. That was just on niche.com. The SAT scores were 1220 out of 1600 and the ACT scores were 27 out of 36. And then an elementary school that's a Christian school that is, I mentioned also, Cassis Christian School, home of the Warriors. Overall rating of A+ from niche.com, located at 10801 North La Cholla Boulevard, Oro Valley, Arizona, 85742. And they have K through 8, 427 students with a 15-to-1 student-to-teacher ratio. So our next school is Lehman Academy of Excellence. It's in Oro Valley, Arizona. It is grade K through 8, and it is located at 1410 West Tangerine Road, Oro Valley, Arizona, 85755. Now they have 1,238 students with a 19-to-1 student-teacher ratio. They are at least 64% proficient in reading and at least 57% proficient in math. Again, that's a charter school. It is a public school, but it's a charter school here in Oro Valley. So that's what I have for you here for schools in Oro Valley. I tried to go over all the public schools. I threw in a couple of charter schools and a couple of private schools that I knew of, so I hope that's helpful to you. I know I didn't get all of them. There's a couple other smaller ones that I did not get in there, I think, but I tried to give you most of the general ones and certainly the ones that I found on niche.com. So I hope that was helpful to you. Again, if you want to know more information about Tucson, please check out our channel. We've got lots of videos on all different areas of Tucson, different schools in different areas, and just Tucson in general, different parts of Tucson. So if you're looking on the east side or the west side or wherever in Tucson, I have videos out on them all. So please check those out. Again, if you're thinking about moving to Tucson, whether it's in 3 days or 3 months, give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. We'll be happy to help you out. Until then, I hope to see you around town. Bye-bye now.